Welcome back to the Bureau, XCOM Declassified.
I'll handle this.
You think this plasma burn is bad?
Well, let's go to the morgue. We've got an infiltrator to deal with. What the hell is there? Note. All medical staff. Our stock of medical supplies has been checked and should allow us to care for our patients. That said, with the number of injured that are returning from the field, we still need to ration accordingly as our supply is not indefinite. And supply lines are strained at best. Please remember to use all medical supplies sparingly. It's going to be a long war. Okay. Ah, so that's how the cloth works, huh? I see. It's not on the clothes, it's on, it's in the environment. Okay. Anyone here? Well, judging by that trail of blood, I guess I should follow it, shouldn't I? Okay. I wonder if there's gonna be base defense in this one. So far, I like the game. I believe it has some issues.
Christ, Nils.
Really? Why?
Do not grieve. He died well.
You.
Why? Why kill Nils? Why attack our world?
You do not understand. This world is no longer yours. But you will learn. Mosaic will teach you.
What the hell is Mosaic?
Mosaic is the truth that humanity shall come to know. It is unfortunate that you will not be here to witness it.
Yeah, well, I know one truth that you don't.
And what is that?
You're surrounded.
Enemies engaged! There they are!
Focus on that one!
Taking it down!
Finish it off!
Take an aim!
Okay.
Attack! Get its attention!
Go out and fight, you bastards!
You will regret that.
Do it, shield! Let's hit it!
And stay there!
Oh shit.
Area secure.
Ceasefire, fellas. He's worth more to us alive. Let's get him into custody. I got the infiltrator, Falk. Alive.
Good work. You and Agent Nils, report to...
Nils is dead. I told him to wait for backup, but he went in without me.
Understood. Meet me in Ops. We've got work to do.
And what about the... Well, I guess my fellow agents will secure him. Okay then. Very well. And my weapons just disappear automatically, it would seem. Pity they couldn't make the clothes use physics, but hey.
You get him, Carter?
Yeah. I got him.
Oh, that's a good thing, isn't it?
Nils. He's gone.
Damn it.
I should have been there.
Listen, I gotta head out. Director's got us on a recon mission. When I get back, we'll raise a glass to Nils.
All right. Good luck, Agent De Silva.
I don't need luck. And the name's Nico. Will.
Well, let me just say that the animations there could use some work with physics. Well, going down at any rate.
Another circuit blown! We gotta leave the lab.
There's a firing range.
I still can't believe we're fighting the green men from Mars.
They're not green, and they're not from Mars.
As long as you can still shoot them, we've got a fighting chance.
We'll make it through this, old-timer.
Did you have something on your mind?
What's your story?
Aren't you a little old for active duty?
Sure, I'm not that much older than Falk, actually. And he knows exactly how important it is to have a fella who knows where everything is, if you know what I mean.
How long have you known Director Falk?
Long enough to have saved his bacon a few times. But less said about that, the better.
What's the status of our arms and ammunition?
We're loaded with all the small arms you could carry, but we're still short on the big guns. Still, it should serve us for now.
How's a fella supposed to blow off stress when he's locked underground?
Well, till they build us a pub, the only fun to be had is on the firing range. Few of the staff like to show off and compete over there.
Good way to stay sharp.
And if you're a good shot, it's a nice way to win a few bucks. Not sure where you'd spend it, though.
Thanks. That's all I need.
You go put that gear to good use, Agent Carter.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna customize things a bit here. Commando, huh? Well, that's quite the few. So he's a commando. Well, let's recruit a new agent. I'm gonna go for 2 of each. Okay. Battlefield experience, okay. Deniable ops. To move safely. Allowing him to abuse, okay. Well, for commando, I assume endurance training is quite useful. I wonder what to name him, actually. You know, there's actually not many soldiers in, say, I have a name. Don't need to name them all after Mass Effect characters at the end of the day. That said, there are limited hits here. Roach is bald, suffice to say. At least I assume so. For Temeria. Actually, our head looks like shit, so. Yeah. Accept. Okay. It's Roach. So for an engineer, manage agent details. So apparently engineers use, okay. Customize. Difficult question. How do I name him? Engineer. That's actually a very good one. An engineer's name. Well, you know what? Actually, I'll deal with this later. Support. All of them men, it would seem. With regards to a support character, well, yeah. Nope. No, you can't, well, apparently you can name, okay. More than, And as for engineer, well, maybe I don't necessarily want to do this, but name him like this, Caden Alenko. Jumpsuit color. That works fairly well, actually. Okay, so I've got Roach, more than... Okay, so be it. As for recon... Well, I think, CIA Special Ops. Well, that's good. FBI Field Agent. First name. Zhang, huh? There are many names, I suppose. I can't think of his name, the famous Finnish sniper, but I'll just name him the White Death until I can write his name down and actually properly introduce it in the game. Okay. Death. Okay, so I've got 2 recon, 2 commandos, just need 1 more support and 1 more engineer. First name. Well, a doctor. There would be quite a few female names I could use, I suppose, but Doctor. Siegfried. Yep. Okay. What the hell happened here? It seems my game has fucked up. Hold on. Well, that's a nice bug, so... Got to support, and I need another engineer. That's it. Oh. Okay.
Ready for duty, Agent?
Always ready for anything. That's my motto.
Ready to prove that in the field?
Ready and raring to go, sir.
How do missions normally go?
Up until now, we've been chasing ghosts. I was beginning to think the Outsiders were a hoax, you know?
Until they attacked.
Yeah. Nice of them to clear that up, right?
Right. You're obviously armed forces. Where did you serve?
Good eye. I served with the Marines in the 5th Regiment, back in Korea.
Why'd you leave the Corps?
I'd still be there, believe me. But the old man said he knew a better way I could protect my country. I didn't know he meant I'd be protecting the whole planet.
How many missions has XCOM run up until now?
Not many, and none that turned hot like Groom Range did. I was beginning to think I'd never see any action.
You sound like you were hoping we'd be attacked.
No. I'm just sick of all the questioning and investigation. Give me a good shootout any day.
Get ready. We're in a new war now.
I've been ready for a long time, sir.
Okay. Yeah. He didn't want the war, but he just is glad that he's...
There you are, Agent Carter. Just a moment, please. If you
Yeah?
will spare a moment, I am Dr. Heinrich Dresden, and I have been expecting you.
That's nice, Doc, but I got a report to...
I assure you, Herr Falk will be glad that we spoke. After all, we shall need new weapons to fight this war, and my laboratory shall be where they are created. Any weapons you retrieve from the field, we will be glad to study and convert for your use.
You know much about these outsiders and their technology?
I have been working with Herr Falk for nearly as long as he has suspected their existence. And since the attack, I have had so much more material to study.
Try not to sound so cheerful, Doc. We lost a lot of good men that day, and we just lost another.
I am sorry, William, but I hope to prevent more losses just as you do. In fact, I came here to give you this. Our first discovery.
Sure, but what is it?
The Ven brace was designed for close-range attacks to augment your fisticuffs. Against a wounded target, its effects can be devastating. But more importantly, it can be modified to allow the capture and use of the outsider weaponry.
This could have come in useful a few minutes ago.
Ah, but you cannot simply take their weapons. First, you must find one that has not yet been imprinted to the enemy's...
Every minute we waste could mean another life.
My apologies, William. Just take the brace, and I will let you know when it can help us.
Thanks, Doc. And maybe our new research subject can help with your next breakthrough. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to go speak with the director.
Thank you, William. Come back anytime.
You know, let's see the lab, actually. Well, it's closed off, but still. What's here? Incident report. Last week was the second time weapon crates were stocked in front of the Sky Ranger Bay elevator. Only the quick thinking of maintenance crew avoided injuring during the expedited return of the Silva's team. While I understand our rush and the need to have fuel and ammunition readily available, it must be procured through the requisition officer and the armory per normal channels. The requisition officer needs to maintain an accurate count and service weapons that come back from the field. Proper procedures must be maintained if we are to fight orderly and effectively. Okay. So he's given me that brace there. Alright. Anyway, let's see the boss.
Yes, sir?
Thanks for the information.
Just doing my job.
What's the next mission? Ah, here he is.
Agent Carter, your report.
The bastard got Nils. This cannot happen again, Falk. Killing Nils? Christ, we're lucky that's all he managed to do.
Agent Nils's loss will be felt throughout the organization. But right now, we have bigger problems.
His loss? God damn it, we need to stop these bastards. And we need to do it now. Do you understand that?
Calm yourself, Agent. We all agree they have to be stopped. I believe that our best hope for doing so is to recover Dr. Alan Weir from Rosemont University.
No, what we need to do is put a stop to the enemy.
Agreed. And we can do both. There's been another attack. The target is Rosemont University.
A civilian target? Why?
Because Dr. Weir's research can tell us what the enemy wants, how they think, and how to stop them. We need him on the team if we want to survive. And you know better than anyone that surviving is the first step to striking back.
All right. Let's go get him.
Good man. When you're ready, bring up the tactical map on that terminal and your team will be dispatched. Make sure you've got everything in order around the base. Team selected, weapons set, no outstanding business. You never know how long you'll be out on a mission. Or if you'll come back at all.
I'm all too aware of that, sir.
All right then, Agent Carter. How are you settling in?
Well enough. Things are a mess around here.
Yes, this facility wasn't meant to be operational yet. With all that's happened, it's a damn good thing it was here at all.
Could be worse, I suppose.
You were at Groom Range, so yes, it could be worse.
I wanted to say something about what happened back there.
Oh? Did you now?
I got in between you and your target, and I'm sorry about that.
Look, I was pissed off. But it wasn't your fault. I did everything I could, but I still wasn't able to stop Deems in time.
How'd you figure Deems was compromised anyway?
I wasn't certain. Not at first. Thought someone might just be blackmailing him. But I've been watching him for weeks. After the attack, I put it together. Figured it out pretty quickly.
That doesn't seem like a lot to go on.
Falk says that when dealing with an unknown enemy, you have to trust your gut. I knew some foreign power was at work in our system, and I noticed little changes in the general. Suddenly he was a lefty, for example.
You shot a man because he wasn't a lefty?
No, I shot a lefty because he wasn't a man anymore.
Have you had any contact with the enemy before?
This was our first direct conflict, but we've been tracking their actions for years.
A lot of good that did in preparing for their attacks.
Listen, if it weren't for me and Director Falk, there wouldn't be any defenses at all. None of us would be here.
Yeah, we're doing just fine. Great work. How did they end up controlling General Deems?
It's one of the tools of the Outsiders. They can infect people and then activate them when they need to. The control can be subtle at first, but when they take full control, that's when the subject starts looking like a freak.
How can we stop it? What's the source of the infection?
We've never seen a case that can be reversed, but I've been tracking the figure behind the infections. From what we've learned, he's known as Axis.
How'd you get involved in the Bureau?
You mean, how did a woman make it this far up the chain of command?
Well?
Nice. Falk saw my field work, saw how much I had uncovered, and he chose me for the team. Hand-picked.
Must have ruffled a lot of feathers.
General Deems was especially angry about it. But my guess is that had less to do with him being an asshole, and more to do with him being controlled by the Outsiders. Or maybe both.
I guess we've all got our work cut out for us.
We're sure not going to save humanity by just talking about it.
Very nice. Okay. She's probably the only woman you're gonna meet who has field experience. Okay.
They're hitting us from all sides. We've yet to discern a pattern driving the invasion, but we have managed to assign mission priorities. As potential missions and reports come in, they'll be posted here, and I'll trust you to select which is the most pressing.
Major operation. News from the front. The heavily armed attack. Outsiders completely overran the Army's advanced materials laboratory in their first and to this point only known direct assault. The heavily armed attack left 208 personnel dead. Only 6 survivors escaped, including Director Myron Falk, Senior Agent Angela Weaver, and Special Agent William Carter. So this is news. The nation's capital has gone dark and repeated communications attempts have met with failure. Even embedded operatives in the area have failed to report for our secure channels. With no response from any other branch of the government, emergency protocols are clear. XCOM is now the center of the United States military response. Tuckerson, New Jersey, attempts to contact the rest of the world have failed. Radio signals are jammed and operatives reporting that the transatlantic telecommunications cable has been sabotaged. Direct outsider involvement is unclear, but it is believed to be the work of more infected sleeper agents. Well, that's nice. Okay, so I'm gonna take Vakarian and Masani with me for this one. Until I level them up, then I'm gonna switch them out. Oh, so I got the save point. Well, I'm going to pause the video right here. Costin here, signing out. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for more.